Let's assume that Taurus is your Lagna and this stick figure is you. So what happens is this becomes the first house. So similarly, Aquarius becomes the 10th house. So if you want to check the wealth source, you definitely will look at the Aquarius as in the 10th house. And it might be like in your case, Gemini might be the ascendant. In that case, 10th house will become Pisces. So we generally look at 10th house from Lagna and say that this is where the wealth source is. But Varahamihira in his Brihat Jataka says that this is incomplete, and without further explanation he just says that we should be looking at 10th house from ascendant, 10th house from moon, and 10th house from sun. So this is logical because in the current modern world, it is possible that the person may have a multiple income source. So in this video, we will explore how to find multiple income source using the Varahamihira method. First, we should map the three sources we have. So like if I keep the Taurus as an ascendant, so let's assume that this is the first house. The first house might be different for you and you have to count from there the 10th house. So in Taurus case, Aquarius is the 10th house. Now in the 10th house, who is present there will make a difference. Okay, so we take the planet, whoever is present here, we'll take that planet and we will call it as a source A. So similarly, we have to look from sun also. So assume that your sun is present in Scorpio. So sun is here. That means from here, the 10th house would be Leo. So whoever present here will become source planet of B. And similarly, we look for moon. So let's assume that moon is in Pisces. So the 10th house becomes Sagittarius. So this will become a source C. So this way you can have a multiple source. There are some possible combinations where sun might be present in Taurus. So in that case, you might be having only two mainstream income source. Or it may happen that sun, moon, and Lagna will be Taurus, or anywhere three Lagna, moon, and sun might be in a same sign. So in that case, your prime source would be one. So this is the case where your Stula Sharira, Sukshma Sharira, and Atma, all three are perfectly balanced. And then there is one more scenario, a very interesting scenario, and this is the obvious scenarios as well. So it may happen that in Aquarius there are no planets, or it may happen in your chart in 10th house there are no planets. So in that case, how to find which is the source planet? So again, Varahamihira gives the method to get the source planet. So what he says that, okay, so Aquarius, no planets is there, but who is the lord of Aquarius? Saturn. Shani is the lord of Aquarius. So we take Shani and then we go to D9 chart and we'll see where the Shani is deposited. Or if he is present in Virgo, then we say the sign lord of Virgo is Mercury. So the Mercury will become the source planet. It might be a bit confusing for the first time, but let me explain by taking in the different sign. So let's assume that Gemini is the first house, then the 10th house will become Pisces, and there are no planets in Pisces. So first we should take who is the lord of the sign in the D1 chart. So let's assume that this is the D1 chart, and in D1 chart Pisces there are no planets. So we take lord of sign. So Jupiter is the lord of Pisces, and we will go to D9 and see where he is placed. Let's assume that he is placed in Leo. Then we take who is the lord of Leo, the sun. So sun will become the source planet. This is how you map the three source planets as per Varahamihira method. Moving on, here we found the source A planet, B planet, C planet. So we found the three sources. Now each planet will reveal what is your income source. Okay, so let's go one by one and explore how sun, moon till Ketu will influence the income source. Suppose if sun is the source planet, then the first thing is you will inherit a lot of property from your paternity side, as in your father's side. So this is the source of your main income. And if you are into business, then you will be earning a lot of money in the field of gold, medicines. So medicines, why medicine? Is because sun is the lifesaver, life giver, so the medicines come under him. Yeah, some of the medicines comes under moons as well, but the main medicines comes under sun. And the doctors, again, doctors are the lifesavers. So these doctors also comes in sun's area. And in a job field, it is the government jobs are represented by sun, the authoritative jobs or the top management jobs are represented by sun, who takes a lot of decisions in the corporate world. And CEOs in a very high level post, or the board members, all these guys are represented by sun. So if you have sun in 10th house, then you should be exploring these areas to get the lot of wealth from. If the 10th house happens to be moon, then as per Varahamihira, you will be inheriting a lot of wealth from maternal side, as in from mother side. The great wealth will come from agriculture or agriculture products or the crops. And then the second is the watery products. So moon is a watery planet, so watery sources like the dairy farms will give you a lot of wealth. And alcohol business also comes under moon. And if you are into a job, then anything related to psychology, neuroscience, influencing, all these things will come under moon. And bit of mind mechanism, hypnotism, these things will come under moon's area. And if Mars happens to be your source planet, then as for Varahamihira, it is from enemies you will make money. So this is an interesting situation where so people who have Mars in 10th house will be very much interested in weapons, or selling weapons, creating weapons. There is a great wealth for Mars guys in real estate or in mining field, minerals, extracting minerals from the earth, because he is the putra of earth, Kuja. So anything related to earth will better suit the Mars guys. In job field, these guys are very much interested in surgery. They don't fear the blood. We will have a lot of engineers coming from these combinations, and these guys will possess a lot of physical strength. And so counseling, the sportsmanship, gym, all these things comes under Mars. So if you have Mars in 10th house, so this is how you should explore to get more wealth. And if Mercury is happen to be your source planet, then you will earn money through friends. How that is possible? So whoever has Mercury in Kendra place, which is a good placement, so they will have a good speech, they have a good talking style, they crack jokes, so they make friends, they are into networking. So with these networks, they will come up with some idea to get wealth. And you see, these guys are also very much prepared for the competitive exams like CA, CFA. All these competitive exams are taken by these Mercury guys. Writing, poetry, maths fields are better suited for this combination. Whoever has Jupiter in the 10th house, they will earn money from brothers, especially from elder brothers. So elder brothers might be already settled in some place, and he might take you there, and this is how you will earn your livelihood. And in classical text, it is mentioned that whoever has Jupiter in 10th house will earn their livelihood from Brahmins, God, charity, and manufacturing. So Jupiter is a planet of expansion. So manufacturing is where you create goods in a lump sum and you expand your capabilities. So this is why the manufacturing is assigned to Jupiter. And teaching field also assigned to Jupiter. So there is a lot of wealth in teaching field for Jupiter guys. And the finance field is very much suited whoever has Jupiter in the 10th house. And even in the finance field, the wealth management, the investment banking side is very favorable for these guys. And Jupiter is the Dharma Adipati, so the judge, lawyer, so these kind of professions also better suited, and there is a lot of wealth. Venus is the source planet, then you will earn a lot of wealth from your wife, or wife will bring a lot of wealth and she inherits a lot of wealth. So this is all possible scenarios. And gold and sorry, not gold and silver, gems and silver business is better suited for this kind of combination. So these guys are naturally are fashion oriented, so art, music will come very naturally to these guys. And luxurious hotel, so whatever you do, you have to bring that luxurious unique selling point into your business, and this is how you will succeed and you will attract a lot of wealth. Moving on, Saturn is, as per Varahamihira, the servants will bring the wealth. So in modern context, that would be labors. So you might be a construction agent who will earn your livelihood because somebody else is putting their physical effort, the labor effort. And the waste management all comes under Shani's area. So this is where the wealth is hidden for you. Iron and coal also a very good business for whoever has Saturn in 10th house. So Varahamihira stops here. He says that these are the 7 main planets. He doesn't give much importance to Rahu and Ketu. It is his personal opinion, saying that the 7 planets has the greater impact than these 2 nodes. But in modern world, Rahu and Ketu will influence greatly, and this is the age of Rahu as well. So if you have Rahu in the 10th house, he is the foreign entity, so the export import business is a very good field for these guys. And we have to be cautious because Rahu is a shadow planet, illusionary planet. So there is a situation where you will be overconfident and you will expand your business, or you get into something very very high level where you cannot manage. So manage that illusionary part. Then anything with the foreign entity, strangers, all these kind of are very good for Rahu. And if you have Ketu in 10th house, this is a very difficult combination. Ketu doesn't like earning money. In one of the stotra of Navagraha, the Ketu mantra goes like this: Palasha Pushpa Samkasham Taraka Grahamastakam Rudram Rudratmakam Goram Tam Ketum Pranavamyaham. As in, he has the mastaka, he has the thinking level which is above the stars. Earning wealth and all is not very much interested for Ketu guys. So these guys will definitely will dwell into the spiritual side. Initially they might not earn a lot of wealth, but once they get fully into these occult sciences, astrology, tantra, mantra and all, then at some point of life they will earn a lot of money which cannot be earned from other planets. So this is how the source is expanded into these 9 planets or the 9 grahas. One more point which I want to make is, so you might be having 3, 4, 5 planets as the source planet, but whatever is the strongest, 1 or 2 might be the strongest planets and the rest of might be go into a weak category. So the strongest planets, if you follow the path of strongest planets, then they will give you a lot of opportunities. And if you follow the weak planets, then you will get a lot of obstacles. I would advise you guys to follow the strong planets actively and passively follow the weak planets. So weak planets also will give a lot of opportunities. They also give some life-changing events. So wealth is there in weak planets as well, but it is not evident for you guys. So it will come in an uncertain way. Following a strong planets will give you a stable income. One more point which I have to mention, so like why we have to look from sun and moon. Okay, so if you see, the lagna is your physical body actually. So this is the stula sharira, and moon is your sukshma sharira, as in the mental capabilities or the mental body, and the sun is the atma, as in soul. So these 3 might have different expectations in the atma might be saying you have to be learning that, or you should be exploring a different thing. And in a mentally you might be thinking, oh, if I do a business I would have been successful, and if I am doing a job I would have been successful. The physical body is expecting a hard work, I want to go out and make some money. So these 3 will have a different perspective about earning or the income source. So it is important to see all these sources and balance these things. Like, the prime income might be coming from the physical planet, but you have to take some food for moon and sun. So this is how you balance the energies. And it may happen that one day your physical source might get expired, and you have to depend on these other two planets. So this is why you have to follow active and passive strategy in your life. Hope this video has given some insight. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.